Hey guys, it's Ohmwrecker, and today I'm taking a look at Sid Meier's Civilization V, Brave New World. This is the new expansion that's just about to come out, and I've got early access to it, so I thought I would go through some of the new content in this expansion, and going forward, you guys can actually have some input as to if I spend more time with this expansion, and if so, who I play as. So, really quick, some of the things I can go over here, beginning with the new civs. There are actually 9 new civilizations. And let's go into setup game here. And this is where we're going to get our list. So the 9 new civilizations are Assyria, Brazil, Indonesia, Morocco, Poland, Portugal, Shoshone, Venice, and Zulu. So those are the new ones. The game currently, as it has in the previous expansions, listed them by the actual leader. So it's, you know, sometimes a little bit difficult, you know, having to scroll through the whole list to try to find who you want to play. Like, for example, if I want to play the Zulu, I'm not going to find them at the end, but let's see where he is. Oh, here we go, Shaka. Shaka of the Zulus. It says, melee units cost 50% less maintenance. All units require 25% less experience to earn their next promotion. So that's pretty cool. There are a couple, though, actually a few, that I do want to take a look at, though, really quick. There's Venice. First off, let's find Venice. Where are they? Man, there are just so many in this list now. Assuming that you have the core game and expansion. I think I actually just saw it. Where was that? Oh man, I feel like I'm totally blind here. There we go, Venice. Enrico Dandolo. So this one's kind of cool. It says you cannot gain settlers nor annex cities. You've got double the normal number of trade routes available. A merchant of Venice appears after researching optics, may purchase in puppeted cities. So here's the thing, right? This doesn't exactly explain what this is about. This merchant of Venice unit, after you research optics and you get him, he can actually purchase city-states. And then from there, as the city-state becomes a puppet, essentially, you can then go in, or you can manage those cities in terms of what they're purchasing. So you can actually take advantage of that. So it's a really, really new, interesting civ here. Another one I did want to show was the Shoshone. So let's go find those really quick. Here we go. Pocatello. And it says, founded cities start with additional territory. Units receive a combat bonus when fighting within their own territory. But here's the thing. They've got this new Pathfinder unit. So instead of starting with a warrior, they get this Pathfinder who actually behaves much like a scout. But he also fights like a warrior, so he's actually pretty strong. But here's the extra cool part. If you find a rune spot anywhere on the map, and you get to it before any of the other civs, you get to pick what your reward is, which is awesome. So he's actually this is one new civ that I'm really excited about. And another one I want to focus on was Assyria. So let's see, where's Assyria? Again, it would have been nice if there was a way to sort... Oh, there we go. Ashurbanipal. I hope I said that right. When a city is conquered, gain a free technology already discovered by its owner. So, and it does say gaining a city through a trade deal does not count. It can only happen once per enemy city. But if you're like into early game captures, or even, for example, late game, just capturing a city, you get a free tech out of it. So that's really cool. And then there's Poland. There's Casimir III. It says receive a free social policy when you advance to the next era. So that's also really cool. So what I think, though, what I'm going to do here really quick for this quick look is I'm going to jump in as Venice. And we see that they do have that merchant Venice. They also have the Great Gallias. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to go ahead and do... Let's just do Pangea. We'll do 18 level Prince is fine. Game pace quick. Okay. Actually, you know what? And before I do this, let's look at advanced really quick. So it looks like there's a whole bunch of toggles, just like there was in the previous ones. You can even, you know, pick the world age and the temperature and all that, just like again in the previous ones. But some other things really quick. 8 new world wonders, including Broadway, Globe Theater. Prora, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but there's a bunch of new world wonders. There are new natural wonders. There's what else? Off the top of my head, new non-unique units. There's archaeologists. There's even supposedly an X-Men or X-Men squad. or I'm sorry, XCOM. God, I'm losing my mind here. There's also a World Congress, which really sounds awesome. There's trade routes, and there's also tourism. Yeah, I mean, just a whole bunch of new content in this thing. But okay, so we're getting going here. You've got the same VO. I don't want to let it roll just because I've been told that occasionally if you let the audio roll in 2K games that it'll get copyright tagged. So I don't want to run into that. But it is the same announcer or the same voice worker or artist. I don't know if I'm referring to him in the right way. But yeah, it's the same guy, and here we are. We're in game. I'm going to go ahead and just build my new city right there. We're going to try to just do some quick turns here, just so the video is not too long. So we've got Venice up. Need to choose my production. I think what I'm going to do here is actually go for a quick scout. We're going to go and let's see. If I want to rush to optics, yeah, let's just do that because I want to show you guys this new merchant. I doubt I'll have enough gold, but yeah. All right, so we're just going to go and progress through some turns. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to cover. Oh, religion has been changed a little bit, and now Christianity has been split into 3. Instead of just Christianity, yeah, God, I can't talk. Instead of Christianity, there's now Catholicism. There is, what are the other 3? Protestantism and Orthodoxy. Those are the 3. All right, so evidence recent activity. What did that do? Give me a peek at a map or what? I didn't even pay attention there. Anyway, we're going to keep going through these turns, and what else? Oh, multiplayer changes. There is a new observer mode. People can actually observe while you play. There is Pit Boss now. Here we go. We've already got our scouts, so we're going to set them to explore. And for our next, you know what? I think I'm going to actually go with another scout. Besides Pit Boss, there's also new simultaneous mode. Oh, there we go. Got some gold out of that. We found Singapore first. And there's also a hybrid mode where it's actually simultaneous turns until combat starts. And then once combat starts, the game switches to turn-based mode while combat plays out. Alright, so we found another city-state. That's awesome. So we're going to keep on going through here. And hopefully I'll get enough gold to maybe show off buying one of these city-states here. So let's choose our production. I think what I'm going to do is, you know what, I'm just about to... oh man, should I get my worker first? I kind of want to go for a food strategy here. But, you know what, I'm going to go and get my worker. Might as well get him early. As we found a barbarian camp, but also a new rune there. And as you can see right now, it's playing out very much like Civilization does. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. I'm getting really crappy upgrades from these runes right now. So there's another city-state. And it looks like we're not the first to find it. There's Jerusalem. Okay. And we're getting our worker out. I'm trying to think what else. New scenarios. There's actually a Civil War based one. Okay, we got calendar. So yeah, you can actually do like a Civil War scenario, and there's also a Scramble for Africa type scenario. Oh, you know what I do want to look at? Let's look to see if we can see that XCOM unit. That's going to be probably a late game. Oh, there we go. XCOM squad. Futuristic infantry unit skilled at dropping into danger from far across the world. Squad can move and pillage after landing, but cannot enter combat until the following turn. So this is, well, that's on top of the giant death robot. That thing still exists. But yeah, you can build this XCOM squad now. Ability Sky Ranger. Prereq is nanotech. Wow. Very, very interesting. I see. Oh, here's a bazooka. This is a new unit, I believe. What else did I say there was? Geez, you know what? I can't recall, but we're talking right now just about generic, non-unique units. Of course, every new civilization does have units to call its own. So those are not lumped in. Alright, so we did find another city-state. And we want to keep working towards optics here, just so I can show you guys how that works. Oh, and here's Gandhi. Of course, we know that he's acting all peaceful right now, but he's going to nuke us in about 30 turns. Alright. Man, I am just surrounded by city-states. This is insane. But the city-states are attacking my scouts. What's up with that? And, right into our second civ. Our unit needs orders. Well, I guess, well, we can't finish them off, so let's get out of here. We'll let the city-state deal with those guys. There we go. He's almost dead. Oh, it's so tempting to get this XP. Alright, I'm gonna go get the XP. But it wasn't enough to level. Alright, so we can adopt our first policy here. There are some policy changes. I forgot to mention this. You can see here there's ideology and there's also patronage. These are wait, no. And it's also aesthetics, right? Jeez, you know what? I've totally forgot. Oh! I know, okay. So, there are 3 ideologies that you can actually pursue. I forgot to mention this. There's autocracy, freedom, and order. These come into play later on, but for right now, there's also these new trees. So you can see here, social policies and ideological tenets. But patronage and aesthetics are brand new. And these come in at the classical era. And yeah, it's just, you know, again, more content for you to explore. All right, so picking our social policy, obviously we don't want to go with expansion. Tradition is better for small empires. I could go with this, but realistically, if I start buying puppets, I wonder, is that gonna... Am I still gonna get those bonuses? And then there's PD, obviously, for faith, and there's honor if you want to go more of a combat route. Let's go ahead and do tradition. Not to say that this is a pro build or anything. By all means, feel free to knock me for my policy choice if you guys disagree with it. And here we go again, getting attacked by barbarians. Alright, we got our first worker. I'm just going to set him to automate. Because again, this is just going to be a really, really quick playthrough. Oh man. I could make a cargo ship. This will set up a trade route. Or I could go with the granary. I'm going to go with granary just for the sake of getting more civs faster. And we're going to go and set these dudes to auto. And again, we are just rushing for optics. Obviously not the best strategy if you're playing this for real, but that's going to have to do. Oh, okay, here's Catherine from Russia. And we've already got a size 4 city, but again, I cannot build settlers. Man, these barbarians are something else. So here's the deal. With these caravans now, with these trade routes you can set up, which I've got to say, Venice does get 1 extra. Oh, we found a natural wonder. Mount, what is that? Mount Kailash? But these trade routes you can actually set up and you get gold from them. I believe they last for about 30 turns. One way, though, that you can protect them, besides having land units, is early game. You could also do the sea route as well. But of course, you do have to protect the sea channel, if that's what you want to do. Here we go. We got another upgrade here. Provides a free culture building in your first 4 cities. Again, I'm not going to be really expanding. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's keep on rushing through these turns. So what I want to know from you guys is, if I do say let's do a let's play of this, who do you guys want to see me play? Would you want to see Venice right out? Or would you want to see me play somebody else? Like, for example, I'm really interested in that Shoshone civilization. Either that or the Zulus. I actually played a ton of the Zulus with Civilization Revolution, which is honestly, even though I love the PC franchise... Here we got a Denmark leader. Even though I really love Civilization on PC, Civilization Revolution was really, really awesome. I really enjoyed it. Alright, so we're in Classical already. Here we go. Well, this is our guy. We're gonna, I guess, let's see what his options are. Buy city-state or conduct trade mission. So why don't we go for Belgrade? I guess. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. Oh, there we go. He finally moved. All right. Research. So from this point, we're just going to go with, like, standard stuff. All right, so I'm curious if he gets consumed. And if so, can he be replaced? That's one thing I haven't figured out just yet. Okay, so it looks like he can be consumed. He can create a customs house. But we are going to see what happens if I try to buy this civ. Oh, man, I'm in deep trouble. I'm going to go with the heal instantly. And I guess we'll just try to fight our way out of this. Maybe get a reward for killing this camp. Oh man, maybe not. I just got my ass kicked. Alright, next up. Did we make a cargo ship? No, we haven't. Alright, so yeah, I really want to see if I've got enough gold yet. Alright, Venice has grown. Major defeat if I try to do this, so I'm just going to back this guy out. We're going to do manual control at this point. And there's a barbarian camp. Don't you dare get captured. I will... Oh my god.
Thou shalt not muzzle the...
Are you kidding? Hopefully I've got a... Autosave, please. Tell me... Please tell me... I have an autosave. Which one would be? Okay, so this should be it. I cannot believe I just did that. I knew that that camp was there, and I still walked my guy right by it. Ugh. Good times. I'm curious to see what the stats are for this great Gallius. I would imagine that it's going to be decent, because you do need to protect your... Oh, shit. Okay, well, I lost him on that turn. So let's go back a little bit further. Hopefully, I can just redirect him in this save. And let me think what else I can point out here. There's new great works. Like Alice in Wonderland, Frankenstein, the Mona Lisa, and I think I saw Macbeth in there. Alright, so sorry about the cut there, guys. I had to go and progress a few more turns in order to get back to where we were. And now that that's done, we are going to finally see what this is like to try to buy a city-state. Let's see, it says the unit needs orders. Well, it looks like I'm kind of trapped here. But... I'm going to actually go through the woods, and I'm going to try to bring the scout out to defend. And I think now we're going to be good. Alternatively, I could divert to Mombosa, because I do see a barbarian up there. But it looks like we're safe. Alright. So we are choosing our next tech. I'm just going to go ahead and go with mining. Because I know I've got some hills all around the city. And that barbarian looks like he's dead. Lots of action going on down here. Barbarians everywhere. Alright. Looks like we're actually really safe. So I'm going to go up on this hill. Send these dudes out to go explore south. And, man. I guess I'll go up on this hill. And here's some sweet copper. Oh, we got another policy. Let's see, for every 2 citizens, 10% growth. I'm going to go ahead and actually go with that. So we're going to go with growth. And here we are, 1 turn away. I think I might have enough gold, at least I hope so. Because that is the only way I'm going to expand. Unit promotion, but these guys might die. Nope, they didn't die. Alright, so here we go. Alright, buy city-state. I didn't even have to spend gold for that? No way! That is awesome. Alright, so I just bought this city-state. And... I believe I'm supposed to be able to control their production. Oh wait, it said buy units. Oh here, change. Okay, I can't do that. Purchase. Okay, there we go. So I can purchase things right now. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase a granary for it. Boom, instantly. Granary is in the city. So that's what it means by buy. But I cannot control production. So it's going to build what it wants to build, but I can buy whatever I want. So as long as I've got merchants and whatnot going back and forth, I've got a really good gold supply, I can just buy a ton of stuff, which is really awesome. Let's see. We're just going to keep exploring. So I'm curious, I'm guessing that from now on, any new great merchant that I get is actually going to give me the ability to acquire a city-state like that, which is really cool. Oh, and here's Untouched Runes. I think we'll probably wrap this up in a second here, because this is really just what I want to show, was just a quick look at some of the early game features. We got our mining. And what I think I'm going to do is, after creating this video, I will continue playing, most likely this side, and see if I can get to some of that late game content by the time you guys let me know what you'd like to see. And in the event that you do want to see more of Brave New World, then, you know, again, let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll, or I will try to accommodate that. Got new research here. And yeah, this is kind of exciting. I like this. But again, the side that I really want to play is the Shoshone. I think that they sound really fun. I think they're going to have just like a really, really strong early game. They're going to be able to crowd out opponents with that extra, or the extra starting tiles, especially if you're going like for fast expansion. Alternatively, the Sirens, or Sirens, I honestly don't know how to say that properly, they sound really cool as well. I like their early game as well, and the fact that they can actually get tech out of captured cities. That sounds really awesome to me. Alright, so Ramses is actually right next to me over here. And we're going to keep bombarding these guys. And yeah, let's do a few more turns. We see up here, this is the new trade indicator. Oh, that's actually one thing I want to show. I'm one turn away from a workboat. And then I can show you guys what a trade route is like. Right now my empire is really, really unhappy. Let's see. Why are they so unhappy? From the number of cities, from population. Okay. And they don't like the puppet. Maybe I should not have gone with an early puppet. This is definitely a civ that I will have to relearn. There's the Great Works indicator on top. You can see there that there's faith. And I'm also told that there is tourism factor as well. Alright, so these guys are promoted. Go ahead and just use an insta-heal. These barbarians are something else this game, man. I'll tell you that much. And here is our workboat. Honestly, this is kind of a bad start. Oh no. Alright. Oh god. These guys are seriously relentless. Alright. So this worker is being a putz. Got my workboat. Or cargo ship. Alright, so now I can establish a trade route. So if you see here, this will show me the different options. Right now, my only option, unfortunately, is to do a trade route with Belgrade up here. It will give me +7 food per turn for this route. Now, I have done some others where I was able to get gold. Alright, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and just do this. So now this ship is actually going to go back and forth between, but it can actually get attacked while it's traveling back and forth. So again, you do need to protect your trade routes, and there are significant benefits for doing so. I could also build a caravan. And it says, okay, so can also be used to deliver food or production within your own borders after building a granary or a workshop. So I might have missed something there that relates to what the actual purpose of the trade route is. Maybe I could have toggled it to gold. But right now it is doing food, and unfortunately cannot transfer happiness. But again, this is a really, really cool mechanic. It feels like Civilization 5 is finally, you know, kind of coming together. Not to knock, you know, Civilization, but it feels like every time that there's a new Civilization that comes out, that the new release, or what I like to call vanilla release, is, you know, it's much less of a game than the last full release was. For example, Civilization 4. By the time that Civilization 4 was wrapping up, it had, you know, a ton of expansions, and, you know, overall it's a really good game. But Civ 5 Vanilla, you know, they stripped out a lot of content that was in Civ 4 at the end. And it seems like they've come full circle once again, which kind of makes me wonder, you know, what's next? What's next for Civilization? In a lot of ways, I think it's probably going to be Civ 6. At least I kind of hope so. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's good. But yeah, like I was saying, I do think that it'll probably be Civ 6, but you never know. They could have another expansion in store. Part of me kind of is hoping for a new Civ Revolution. I think that that would be amazing, especially if they brought it over to PC. But I don't know. I don't know how well Civ Rev sold and if it's in the cards. So here we go. The cargo ship is just about to reach the town, so we're going to go and re-automate these guys here. And let's see what happens. He should pop in there. Again, these barbarians, man. I completely understand why some people turn them off, because they are ruthless. Alright, we've got another policy pick. Just gonna, you know, again, I'm not really focusing on this too much. I could have gone with aesthetics. You can see here that this is more of a cultural-based tree here. Artistic genius, a great artist appears. Fine arts. And then there's patronage. You got philanthropy. Gold gifts to city-states produce 25% more. Wait a minute. Did I get these wrong? Let's see if I... Oh, man. Is it exploration? I swear there's two new social policy trees. I thought it was patronage and aesthetics. But this sounds very, very familiar with, or familiar to me. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments. I'm trying to see if I've got any notes on it right now. And not that I'm seeing. But, yeah, there are two new trees from what I recall. And I will have to revisit this later if I go and make more videos. Alright, so I do want to see this complete, so let's just get through this turn really fast. And yeah, this warrior's pretty screwed. This world can be cruel, only with the assistance of others can we overcome it. Wow, he actually wants a declaration of friendship, so I'm going to say yes. That will prevent him from nuking me for at least a few turns. Alright, so the trade actually completed, it looks like. So I'm curious, is it going to pop back out? I guess we will see. I'm going to go ahead and tell this guy to heal up on the mountain. Let's see if it pops back out. It should go back and forth. Trade route plundered. The filthy barbarians plundered the trade route you established between Venice and Belgrade. Great. Well, okay, so that's been ruined. Alright. So, I think I've covered just about everything I wanted to cover for my quick look. If there's anything that you guys want to know, because again, this is going to go live before this expansion actually releases, let me know, and I will try to answer questions in the comments or in a future video. But again, if you guys do want to see more of this, let me know in the comments, and let me know who you want me to play. And I will try to work around that. I do have my own picks. I've told you guys what those are. But if you guys want to see something else, I will definitely take that into account as well. And yeah, that's it, guys. So as always, please do be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about my channel. I always appreciate when you guys do that. And stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you guys next time.